What's up, guys? Welcome into the Nesson Digital Studio for another episode of Celtics Now. I'm Courtney Cox, and the Celtics took down the Bucks for their first loss of the season and then took to the road, or sky if we're being accurate. The C's are on the road for 10 days on the West Coast, and so far, well, it hasn't been great. They kicked things off in Indiana against the Pacers, where they lost by a single point, 102-101. They then went to Denver, losing 115-107. Versus the Pacers, Marcus Morris led the way with 23 points, 6 rebounds, and an assist, while all of the starters scored into double digits, besides Gordon Hayward, who had just 4 points with 7 rebounds and 3 assists. The main story of the game against the Nuggets was Jamal Murray, who had 48 points. We'll talk about that in a minute. Kyrie Irving was on fire with 31 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. So needless to say, the Celtics are looking to turn things around in their next 3. So who's next? The C's take on the Phoenix Suns on Thursday night. The Suns are 2-7 on the season so far, and then head to Gordon Hayward's former home. To take on the Utah Jazz, this will be the first time that Hayward takes on his former team as a Celtic. Hayward and his teammates know it'll be an emotional return.
Yeah, it's first of all, Utah, it's a tough place to play to begin with. And for him, there's going to be a lot of emotions. It's a lot of emotion. A lot of people, you're going to see people from the work, in the building to, ball boys and just, reporters from there, and just everybody. It's like a big homecoming.
Oh, it's good. Definitely familiar environment. Get a chance to eat some things that I grew up eating. Just playing, in this building, and like you just said, in front of friends and family. It's always a good time, and just getting a chance to say hi to some people too.
Then the Celtics end their road trip against the Trail Blazers in Portland. The Blazers are 3rd in the Western Conference, behind the Warriors and Nuggets at 8-3 on the season. Okay, so in that Celtics loss to the Nuggets, there was a controversial play to end the game. Jamal Murray attempted a 3-pointer in the last seconds of play. The Nuggets had the game in the bag, and Murray would have surpassed 50 points if he had nailed that 3. So, is this okay? Kyrie Irving says no.
What kind of competitor wouldn't it bother? You know what I'm saying? So, I understand if we fouled him going to the free throw line. I don't want to make a big deal out of it. Obviously, I was pissed off at the game, but it's time to decompress and move on. Congratulations to him having 48 points. He did it in a great fashion against us. Our defense has to be better, especially against a player like that, mid pick and roll. He was the primary concern tonight, and he made us pay in certain instances of just making some tough shots and some tough layups, and but the ball deserves to go in the crowd after they move like that. So do it in the crowd.
Yikes, would not want to be on Mr. Irving's bad side. That's for sure. All right, well, through the first 10 games, we've seen Kyrie's knee back in action and Hayward's ankle. We saw the ankle take all 6 feet and 8 inches, 228 pounds of Hayward against the Bucks, the ultimate test. Hayward talked about it after the game.
Yeah, I can feel it right now. It's definitely a little bit sore. It's something new I haven't done in a while. So those are things I just got to work through, and maybe some scar tissue right there that I'm, trying to grind out a little bit. But it did feel a little bit sore, but I think it held up just fine.
So a good result from that test, and the Celtics have been trying to keep everyone healthy. Aaron Baines has seen injury and returned, as has Jaylen Brown, and most recently, Daniel Tice, who was the sole guy sidelined against the Nuggets. So hopefully this Celtics team can stay healthy, and a team that was very healthy during the World Series. Yes, we can't talk about Boston sports this week without talking about the Red Sox. The World Series champs have been on their tour this past week, and one spot was the Celtics win over the Bucks. Thank God I was there to witness it and catch up with our good friend JD Martinez.
Your week continues. How great was it?
It's crazy, man. Everywhere you go, these fans, they're everywhere, and it's just so much passion and love. It's just crazy. It's awesome.
Have you been able to go to a Celtics game before tonight?
Never. I've never been to a Celtics game. I'm excited to actually watch one tonight.
And we hear Yankees suck being chanted in here. Is it crazy to you that that's what happens all the time?
Everywhere. It's so funny. I mean, I've never been in a city like this, so they love their sports, they love their Red Sox, and we're happy to bring a championship home to them.
If you could have one Celtics teammate on the Red Sox, who would it be?
Man, I don't know. That's a tough one. There's a couple of good ones, but I don't know. You could give any of them, I guess.
All right, awesome. Enjoy the night.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no one is having a better week than those guys. All right, that will do it for this episode of Celtics Now. The C's will be on the road for a bit, but don't worry. Once they get back on the 14th to take on the Bulls, we will have crews giving you everything you need to know pre, during, and post. Bye, guys. Go C's.